Evening peeps, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, you've just seen the We Are Driven intro. We are still pushing Archie's journey as the We Are Driven team. We are still pushing Bradley Lowry Foundation as well. And also get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's journey and donate on there if you can. Thank you very much. Get yourselves onto Facebook for Archie's journey, We Are Driven and Bradley Lowry Foundation, and do what you need to do on those pages. Right, 8 o'clock. That can only mean one thing. TRG, TANSO Race Group, bring their Ford Focus Cup over to Canada for Circuit de St Croix B. So the Creative Motorsport boys putting their weight behind the TANSO Ford Focus Cup. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Appreciated. Let's have a little look at scores, shall we? Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, why have I downloaded that? That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. All right. Why have I picked that photo? Because that's the wrong photo. All right. Okay, you might just have to look at that for a second while I try and find a new image. Back off. All right, it's coming. Oh no, no, I'm going to cancel that because, God damn it, what a clown. Because I've downloaded the minis and I've uploaded the minis instead of uploading the Ford Focus results. What a knob. So instead I'm going to show you my merch. T-shirts available, stickers available, 22 quid for a t-shirt. It's got all the sim racing groups on one sleeve. It's got Telly Mates, Telly Mum on the other. Great big dark smoker down the back, and you do get a free sticker with it. Stickers are £3 a pair. If you want some of those, hit me up on the Facebook page or give me a shout on here, however it works. But I am pulling the scores up, don't worry people, I'm digging them out as we chat. Let's get ourselves on track. There we go, just about to start qualifying now then. So it's only a 5-minute qualifier. It's a little short one, quite a long circuit as well. Not the longest of the St Croix circuits, but still pretty damn big. All right, where is that gone? There's the Ford Focus results. Right, so unfortunately you lot won't see them. I'll just have to read them out to you because I've been an idiot. I just saw the purple and downloaded the purple, and unfortunately it was the minis and not the Ford Focuses. So TRG Cutler is leading the way on 82 points. Right behind him is Luke Doherty, 74 points for Luke, 57 points. Third place for Johnny C. Got 48 points for fourth place for Wildy. Scrabo in fifth with 44 points. Corky in sixth with 43 points. 42 points for Offskis, 42. Foghorn Leghorn sitting in eighth. He's on 35 points. And Steve Hills, Ghost Rider, 33 points. We've got another driver. Is it Conrad Racing? Are you fresh in the room tonight? I think you are. So unfortunately no points on the board for Conrad. Right, let's get ourselves out on track. In fact, who have we got in the room? 10 drivers out on track. We've got Cutler, Ghost Rider, Luke Doherty, Conrad Racing, Corky, Foghorn Leghorn, Offskis 42, Waldy and some numbers, TRG Scrabo and Johnny C 83. That's who we've got. Right, where are they on track? Hopefully the lobbies are a little bit stronger tonight. I did have issues, was it Thursday night? Oh, Cutler's got damage. Yeah, long old circuit this
St Croix. We'll stick with one of these two if they don't put it in a wall. Johnny C just being overtaken there, getting that turn a little bit wrong. Maybe not quite as knowledgeable on this circuit as Conrad. Right, let's get ourselves on board with Conrad Racing. And if he doesn't chuck himself in the pits, we'll go for a lap on board. This is the final turn. Onto the start-finish straight then. Into the wall then. Damage on board now. Oh, okay. Let's get ourselves on board with Johnny C then, as he's not got damage. Down this start-finish straight then. Braking about the 100 yards. Try not to cut all of that white line there on the inside. If you do get all four wheels over that, it usually means a penalty. Depending now, you've got the lobby set up. There you go, he's picked up a second. So through the little right-hand kink up to the 90-degree left at the top of the hill. Which layout? Oh, they have got the bridge. Okay, so it's going to go over the brow of the hill, sweep round to the right. Still got Conrad Racing hot on his tail at the minute. That damage must have repaired itself. Sweeping round to the right at the bottom of the hill. It jinks left and then back right over the bridge. There's a great big lump of something about there. Just it's not even a tarmac change. It just there's just a great big lump on the entrance and the exit of the bridge, which can unsettle these cars. You can see Conrad Racing starting to fill the mirrors of Johnny C as we head down the bridge. 90-degree left off the bridge. Again, got to be so careful you don't run it too wide and into the Armco on the outside. And then down to a tricky turn, this one. Take a lot of speed in. You have to drop it all off halfway through and then get back on the power as early as possible, but not too early that you run out into that barrier right there on the left. And then up and over the brow. One of the longest, fastest sections of the circuit now. Down the hill. It will kink right. Back up the hill. You may see positions changing as they head up towards this over 90 right at the top. Drivers chucking it up the inside here. I can see it. Again, you've got to be careful you don't run it out too wide. The last few turns. So we've got the S's coming up now. Carry a lot of speed through these as well. Medium tyres on board for Johnny C. Oh, the final of the S's. And then just the final turn to go. So we've got 2 minutes 16 on the clock already. So they're very long laps. They've already done a 2 minute 41 out lap. We've got 5 minutes on the race timer already. And here comes Johnny C across the line then. 2:31.6 he's put in. Conrad Racing has put in a 2:33.9. Scrabo. Billy, evening brother, how you doing? Scrabo puts in a 2:36, so third. Corky and Luke Doherty having a punch up down towards the line. So Luke Doherty goes quickest overall so far, 2:31.526. Johnny C second, Conrad third. Corky just crossing the line with a 2:35.6. Pushes Scrabo down a position. Ghost Rider around that final turn then. What's he got? So he puts in a 2:45.9. Waldy coming through, 2:36.5. Ofsky's, Foghorn and Cutler coming through, 2:32.3 for Ofsky's. Where's everyone else gone? Foghorn has put in a 2:56.6, so goes ahead of Ghost Rider. He's obviously picked up a penalty around there, no blue score. Cutler, he does a 2:33.3, but he did pick up damage. So Luke Doherty will be leading us away. This might upset the championship a little bit. Cutler leading, Luke Doherty second. Oh, now you're starting to qualify. What are you doing? There you go. Lobby issues. God damn you, PlayStation. God damn you, PlayStation. No practice lobby. Why was I joining that one? Oh dear. Screw you, NRT Bobby. Not racing twice. Still no lobby. I might have to get on the blower to the P1 boys and get them to hold off. There we are. We're back in. P1 boys might have to have a very, very short start for their race. Take that, P1. Right, let's get everyone out on this track ASAP. It kicked me out, Billy. Nobody kicks me out. Kick you out. What have you been up to today, Billy? Been out on the bike? You sitting down? Are you in a position where you can crack a Guinness yet, or is that like an hour away or something? So lobby having to be the grid having to be set by hand by Cutler. Obviously, it's Codrod getting their run down to the bridge completely wrong. Oh, I like this track, Luke. I like this track. Plenty of opportunities for overtaking here. Right. Come on then. Let's get it on. Guinness on the go. Yes. They've been doing the garden. Fair. No washing today, Billy. Managed to get a day off, have you? People being asked for grid positions. Can't start the race until we know. Yeah, I do like this track. It's I'm not sure what I do like about this track. This Largo Maggiore I like. I don't know whether it's because it's fast and sweeping with a couple of tight turns, whether it's quite wide that I quite like. I don't know. Here we go then, race one. That was a qualifier we did earlier before we got booted out of the lobby. Washing this morning. Fair play to you, Billy. Right, here we go then. 15 minutes round Circuit de St Croix B. Like I say, tricky little circuit if you've not put the hours in. Luke Doherty being blocked off by Conrad Racing. Is it going to give me a different view anywhere? Yeah, let's try that one. We can't see the lights, but I'll wait for them to get off. And they're away. Not a great start by Corky. Foghorn Leghorn already peeling around the outside, trying to get past him. Great start by Luke Doherty. He's pulled 0.7 of a second just down this start-finish straight already. Starting to close in. Off-skis looking for that second position into turn 1. Holds onto it. Does he carry too much speed? Yes, he does. He's sideways. Oh, he's taken out Johnny C as well. He's not taken out Johnny C. Foghorn Leghorn getting that turn wrong as well. He went a little bit sideways, but I don't know whether he took anyone out. Off-skis, picking up front-end damage. Carrying far too much speed through there. Ghost Rider back up to speed. 8th. Anyone else with damage? I think... no, Johnny C picked up a little bit of damage there. So, Luke Doherty out front, 1.4 seconds already. Thought you hated this track, Luke. Onto the bridge. Conrad then, 1.6 seconds down. Another 1.9 seconds back. Down is Johnny C. Cutler having a great start to this race. Starting quite near the back of the pack. A bit of chaos into the first few turns, and he's up to 4th already. That's not what Luke Doherty wants to be seeing. Waldy sitting in 5th, Ghost Rider 6th, Scrabo 7th, Foghorn in 8th, Off-skis 9th, Corky in 10th. Oh, Corky's got the bridge all wrong. It's got to be. The run into the bridge is an absolute killer. We've already seen, I think it was Conrad, get it wrong. Like I say, if you run a little bit wide on the way onto the bridge and stick a wheel on the grass, the Armco is just sitting there rubbing its hands waiting for you. That looks like what's happened to WRS Corky, unfortunately. So Luke had his gap reduced a little bit. Conrad's brought that down to 1.3 seconds. Cutler's got himself up into 3rd position. He's now 3 seconds down from Conrad. Johnny C. Apologising to Steve somebody. Where are you? In 9th. Oh, more damage for Johnny C. Oh, maybe Johnny C and Corky having a coming together then, but Corky looks like he's struggling. Way off the pace now. Race 1 kind of getting chucked in the bin. Oh, we've got Johnny C just spun it round again. He's put it in the wall. WRSR Corky is going to come through and take that position off him. Damage or no damage. Should see those two in the pits this lap get that repaired. Right, Luke Doherty still leading, 1.7 seconds. Scrabo for the win, says Billy. It's got something of everything. Yeah, I think you could be right there, Bill. You know, I like Nords. I never used to like Nords, but I love Nords. That's not a very wide track, so it can't be that. Maybe it is just it's got a bit of everything in it. Top 2 then, still 3 seconds from 3rd place Cutler. As mentioned, having a really good start to this race. He's pulled a great big gap from Waldy as well, 1.7 seconds. Oh, sliding his way into the bridge there, Waldy. There's that curb. Oh, yeah. The curb and the barrier just waiting for you. That's the gap between Waldy and Cutler. 1.4 seconds. 6 seconds between Waldy and race lead currently. A great big gap behind him. 5 seconds back to 5th place Scrabo. If we jump back to Scrabo, he's got a couple of drivers pressuring him. He's got Ghost Rider and Off-skis 42 for 6th and 7th chasing him down. Got Foghorn Leghorn just at the back of this pack as well, coming over the brow of the hill now. Here's that awkward right-hander. Not doing too bad. Ghost Rider carrying good speed out of there though. It's closing up on Scrabo as they head over the brow of the hill. Looks like Scrabo's not going to make it easy. Side by side still as they head up towards this awkward over 90 right. Who's going to win? Ghost Rider backs out. It allows Scrabo to take the racing line. He's slow on the way out though. Ghost Rider nowhere to go. Nearly took him out. Off skis comes flying through there, looking for the run around the outside of Ghost Rider. Can he carry the speed? Side by side through there. And he does. Up into 6th then for Off skis. Now looking to chase down Scrabo for that 5th. Getting all out of sorts in turn 1 did Off skis. And there he is. Scrabo doing the same thing round penultimate turn. Off skis and Ghost Rider come back through. Good line through there from Off skis. Nobody behind to pressure him. So Conrad Racing keeping Luke Doherty in check at the minute. 1.2 seconds. Cutler lost more time. 3.7 seconds down. Racing hard, Luke Doherty's gone for as well. So he does struggle with tyre wear, does Luke? Looking for that, he's gone for hards on the front and super softs on the rear. Jeez, that's must be a handful. Johnny C, evening fella. Not having the best of nights you are, I don't think. There he is, no. Sitting in the pits, all sorts of damage. Waiting for his pit crew to pull the finger out. Get on with that. Oh, Conrad, very wide on the exit of that bridge. Or the entrance to the bridge, swinging it out, trying to avoid that Armco. It's lost him a bit of time to Luke Doherty. 1.8 seconds is the gap now. Cutler still 3rd. What are we? Not even halfway through this race yet. Waldy 4th. Lost a bit more time to Cutler. 2.4 seconds down. Off skis holding that 5th position. We just saw him take that from Scrabo. Ghost Rider getting through as well. Scrabo still hanging on to the back of these two though. Foghorn unfortunately 9.9 seconds down. Front end damage on for Foghorn, but holding 8th. Corky also picked up a lot of damage early on. He's had that repaired though. The way he's driving that Focus, he's trying to get some more. Maniac holding 9th then for WRS. So Corky and Johnny, yeah, sitting this one out in the pits. Luke Doherty, what has happened to you, Conrad? Ah, okay, Conrad's got it all wrong somewhere. He's now picked up damage. He's under all sorts of pressure from Cutler. No damage on for Cutler. Nice and smooth around those last couple of turns. There's Luke just going around the final turn, then onto that start-finish straight. Conrad follows him through. Cutler looking for a good run out of this turn. Into the slipstream, not carrying damage either. Conrad Racing in front is, so his car not going to be running quite as quick down these straights. There goes Cutler then, down the inside, heading up towards turn 1. We have seen drivers get this all wrong. I don't think Cutler's going to be one of those. So already up in front of Conrad. So did you start 10th on the grid, Cutler, or something daft like that after your damage? I bet you can't believe you're up into 2nd already and looking to hunt down Luke Doherty. 3.7 seconds in front, 3.8. Over halfway now though. 6 minutes 45 left on the race clock. Purple sector's on board for Cutler though. He's looking to close that gap down between himself and Luke. On the run into the bridge, lifting off so as not to lose too much traction on the way in. Has allowed Conrad to stick with him though. Waldy in the background just coming onto the bridge. So very spread out at the minute, the drivers. Again, Conrad just not able to carry as much speed as TRG Cutler down this bridge section. Almost, but not quite. Does get a good exit through there though. Can he carry the speed? Out of this right-hander. Oh, there's that. Oh, you were so close, Conrad. He's had to back off the throttle, and you can see what that's done for him. Cutler then just stretching his lead away from 3rd place Conrad Racing. And looking to close that gap down. He has got it down. 2.8 seconds. Luke Doherty, what have you done to your tyres or something? What have you done? Hards, a fair chunk of damage, fair chunk of wear on those. 2.6 seconds the gap. Soft tyres on the front for Cutler. If you look at the front tyres of Cutler's with that wear on the soft tyre versus Luke Doherty's hard tyre on the front, they're not... Oh, Cutler into the wall. No damage for him, but it's going to slow him down a little bit. So I'm just going to flick forward to Luke, and we'll have a look at his hards, and I can imagine they're not far off Cutler's soft tyre. He's determined to make that car lighter. There you go. Big blob of red on the front tyres of Luke Doherty's. The gap's still at 2.7 though. Conrad's decided to chuck himself in the pits. Fresh set of tyres on for him and get that damage repaired probably. Now, are we going to see Cutler's soft tyres fall off and Luke just carry on driving at a similar sort of pace? Waldy comes through to take third position then, not stopping. Very, very red front tyres on Waldy's car. Only 4 minutes of this race left. Ghost Rider into fourth then. Again, not stopping. Medium tyres for him. Off-skis fifth. Bit of damage on board still. Bit of wear on those tyres. Conrad then back out the pits. Not had that damage repaired, but fresh set of mediums on. He's got off-skis and is that Ghost Rider heading down towards the bridge? So it's 5 seconds back. He's got 2 laps to do it. So Scrabo 7th, a lot of wear on his mediums as well. Foghorn, his mediums about half worn. Big chunk of damage on board for him as well. Corky, oh Corky, front end damage again. Tyres looking very, very painful. Johnny C, wondering what's going on. Luke Doherty then, gap coming down. TRG Cutler 1.5, 1.6 seconds behind. But, as mentioned, Luke Doherty seems to go through tyres quicker than anybody else I know. And TRG Cutler, almost wide through there for Cutler. Cutler can look after a set of tyres like nobody else I know. It's and these two are always pretty close on the racetrack. Waldy's not spun out anyway. Oh, he's done something. 10 seconds down. These boys in front are running quick though. Oh, still taking paint off that Focus for TRG Cutler. That's not a good sign to the sponsors, that's not. Big shout out to the boys over at Creative Motorsport, Track Skills, Mulsanne Casinos, MK Designs, Motorsport, Wall Arts and Tribal Branding. God damn it, got them all right. Gap down to 1.6 then. Cutler not quite able to chop as much time out that lap as he'd wanted. And this will become final lap. Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Cutler hunting down Luke Doherty in front. Totally different tyre strategy on for those two. Waldy sitting in third. His tyres are absolutely screaming at him at the minute. 12 seconds down. Ghost Rider trying to close that gap. 4.7 seconds down on a semi-decent set of mediums. Off skis in fifth with that damage and some pretty worn mediums. Conrad racing with that fresh set of mediums, closing that gap right up on him. Should be able to take that position with ease. And then 3.2 down from Ghost Rider once he's passed off skis, trying to go around the outside onto the bridge. Gets a tighter line. Can he carry the speed all over the rear end of off skis? He's actually down the outside already. Should get this done. I think he's going to see off skis. Yeah, he's backed off early. He's allowed Conrad through to keep that place. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep himself as off skis. And now Conrad got to chase down Ghost Rider. 3.1 seconds. But this will be the final lap. Only 30 seconds remaining on the race clock. Luke Doherty still leading. The gap down to less than a second. 20 seconds remaining on the race clock. This is going to be to the line. Down to 3/4 of a second between Cutler and Luke. That's all Luke can see. 10 seconds remaining. 2 corners to go for Luke. And then a run to the line. Final turn to go then for Luke. Cutler carrying good speed though in that Focus with the soft tyres. Can he get the run? Oh, he's into the wall. Again, he's into the wall. And there he is, just slowly drifting off down. Luke Doherty comes home to take the win then. Cutler's going to take second. Oh, where are we going? Wrong button. Ghost Rider. He's going to come home for third. Waldy is going to take fourth. So Ghost Rider for that third. Waldy for fourth. Conrad takes fifth. Off skis is going to come home for sixth. Scrabo, 7th position for him. Seventh for Scrabo then. Foghorn around that final turn. He's going to come home for 8th. Corky still coming through the S's. So Foghorn takes 8th. Johnny C already decided to finish this race. And Corky through the S's. Damage on board. Tyres almost hanging off the rims. He's going to put it in the wall around his final turn. Looking at that outside left. Left front. No, he's taking it easy through there. Alright, alright. If he'd have gone full race pace. And there it is. Race 1 done and done. So, a little bit of a break. We jump into race 2. Reverse grid. The punch-up continues. Clean race, pole position, victory as well for Luke Doherty. He'll be happy with that. He won't be happy with Cutler managing to wheedle his way through the pack and get himself up to 2nd position. Won't be happy with that one little bit. But that's just what it is. So, just during this mid-race break. There we go. Just smash that We Are Driven video in there. Cutler saying, nearly got you, Luke. Nearly got you. Be interesting to see what strategies are played out in race 2 then. Luke Doherty and TRG Cutler will be next to each other on the grid. They were opposite ends of the grid from race 1. Is Luke going to go for the same tyre strategy? What do we think? All to track. Let's go racing. That's what we want to hear. So I'm back on straight after this, people, at 9 o'clock. It might be a little bit later, but as this race has been slightly delayed. So it should be 9 o'clock for the P1 boys and their Archie's Journey Multi-Class League. Tonight we are driving in the Siroccos. I forget which circuit, but it's the Siroccos GR4s. Corky having a couple of practice starts. Come on, Waldy. Who's that? Johnny C trying to take out a set of tyres. I've got Waldy trying to do it. We are into race 2 though. St Croix, 15 minutes again, reverse grid. Let's see if they can get turn 1 a little bit better. A couple of incidents in race 1. So Johnny C's going to lead us away. Corky 2nd, Foghorn 3rd, Scrabo 4th, Offskis 5th, Conrad 6th, Waldy 7th, Ghost Rider 8th, Cutler in 9th, and Luke Doherty at the back of the pack in 10th for race 2. Let's get ourselves on board with Luke. We'll see what they look like as they run down to the first turn. Good start from Cutler. What have we got on board? Racing hards and super softs again for Luke Doherty. Can he battle his way through these guys quick enough to stay with TRG Cutler, his closest championship rival? Boy, he gets chopped off there. He's going to pick himself up a penalty. Everyone through cleanly. Looked like he had all 4 wheels. There you go. He's picked up half a second, so he's got to lose that somewhere. Let's get ourselves up front then. See what's happening. Johnny C still leads as Foghorn and Leghorn 2nd. Corky in 3rd. Cutler up into 4th already. Luke Doherty. Oh, sorry, that's Offskis we're looking at. He's sitting in 5th. Ghost Rider 6th. But Luke is coming down the inside of Ghost. Up the inside. There's another position for Luke Doherty. Are those tyres going to last? Where is Offskis going? He's fired himself into the wall. Oh, he's clipped Scrabo as well. Luckily, Scrabo's managed to drift it onto the bridge. Offskis. Oh, he just went peeling off right across the nose of Luke Doherty and into the wall. Transmission damage, front end damage. Oh, Offskis. That's 2 races in a row. Johnny C then storming away out front. 3.4 seconds. Corky living up to his name at the minute. He's an absolute cork in the bottle with Cutler, Luke Doherty right behind him. Cutler up into 3rd, Luke already up into 4th. Making moves over the bridge then, Luke. Oh, Foghorn nearly getting it wrong on the exit of that turn. Conrad in 5th. Everyone making their way past Corky now. So loses that 2nd. Ghost Rider 6th, Waldy 7th, Foghorn in 8th. Got Scrabo 9th, nearly getting cleared up by Offskis. And Offskis, unfortunately, with all that damage, it's just going to lose time. 11, nearly 12 seconds down already. Only on to lap 1. So, Johnny C, how long is that 3.3 second gap going to last with a TRG Cutler and a Luke Doherty behind you? They are absolutely putting everything into it. Conrad Racing trying to stick onto the rear end of these 2 as well. He knows they're quick. He did a good job in race 1. All 3 of them smashing into the wall. None of them like the paintwork on the left hand side of the car. Just Conrad Racing getting a good exit through there. Trying to put the move on Luke Doherty. I think Luke's got a little bit of a toe from Cutler in front. No, he hasn't. Conrad Racing sweeps down the inside. Can Luke carry the speed? Oh, wrong driver. Side by side as they head up the hill. Side by side on the exit as well. Luke's still just got the advantage into this turn. Can he hold the position though? Conrad sweeps back down the inside. Side by side again as they head down towards the bridge. This could get a bit tasty. This could. That's the wrong angle. That's what I wanted. Luke Doherty then goes through to take that 3rd. Oh, a little bit compromised on the way in then for Conrad. And he has got a good chance. Oh, he's run himself wide as well. Oh, almost into that barrier. Lucky there. Little flash of the lights to Luke. Try and put him off as he hunts down TRG Cutler in front. So Johnny C, that gap slowly coming down. Even more so if you keep taking paint off the side of the car. 2.2 seconds, 2.1 seconds between TRG Cutler and Johnny C now. Luke Doherty losing a bit of time to Cutler, 1.5 seconds back. Under all sorts of pressure from Conrad. Different tyre strategies going on here as well. Medium tyres all round for Conrad. Luke Doherty's gone for hards on the front, super softs on the rear. Trying to even that up a little bit. He does suffer. Waldy sitting in 5th, Ghost Rider 6th. Scrabo closing up on these two. Corky, oh Corky. Damage for Corky. Foghorn Leghorn sitting in 9th. Been in the pits, looks like he's picked up damage as well, got that repaired. And Offskis now back on track, racing hards all round for Offskis, sitting in 10th and 7.8 seconds down from Foghorn. And he's over a minute down from Johnny C. Bit of work to do for Offskis then. I don't think that's in this league, Billy. I think they can do what they want. Scrabo for top 10. I think you could be on for a put a bet down on that, Billy. Johnny C then under threat already. Cutler got the gap down to 0.6 of a second. There it is, the green Creative Motorsport liveried Ford Focus filling up Johnny C's rear view mirror, heading up towards this 90-degree left. Can Cutler get the job done before the bridge? Luke Doherty still holding that 3rd from Conrad racing behind, but losing more time to Cutler. Conrad looking to run around the outside of Luke down towards the bridge again. He's got himself past. Let's just get on board with Cutler, looking back at these two. A little bit far back now, so Conrad taking that 3rd place, Luke Doherty 4th. Cutler getting a good exit on the bridge all over the back end of Johnny C. Johnny C's holding it down the left-hand side of the track, going the defensive line. Who's going to win out in the braking zone? Johnny C just wins it, but Cutler should get a good run on him up towards the over 90 right at the top of the hill. He's usually good through this turn as well. Nice and tight through there. Johnny C running it a bit wide. Side by side on the exit still though. Cutler is carrying a tiny little bit of extra speed. Should get this job done before they get up to that right hand. Should get it through here. And there he is already in front. Johnny C in 2nd then. To come back down the inside of Cutler. He's not going to carry the speed through there though. Cutler should be able to keep that momentum and keep that position, and he has done. So Cutler up into 1st then, Johnny C 2nd, Conrad racing in 3rd, Luke Doherty 4th. Closing up on these two as well. Johnny C just held up Cutler enough to allow these two to close that gap up a little bit. But can Cutler now disappear off? Racing softs on board halfway through this race. So Johnny C 2nd. Oh, Cutler. Oh, Conrad. Slowed Cutler down there. It's allowed Johnny C to come back through and take that 1st place. Same thing happened to Luke Doherty. So Conrad racing clattered into the wall. Lost a bit of speed. Luke Doherty comes back through to take that 3rd. Conrad racing in 4th. Ghost Rider 5th. Waldy now 6th. Scrabo been dropped from this fight. He is now 5.6 seconds down. Foghorn in 8th. Damage repaired. Offskis 9th. Corky also damage repaired in 10th. Trying to hang on to Offskis. Cutler then back past Johnny. Johnny is hanging on to that slipstream. Ooh, Conrad exploring those track limits in the background. What's the gap? Only 1.2 between Luke Doherty and Johnny C. And he's still bolted onto the back end of Cutler, you just see down the road. Can they close the gap up? Still dragging Conrad with him, only half a second back. Top 4 then, now 6.5 seconds away from 5th place Ghost Rider, who's managed to pull himself 1.2 from Waldy as well. Scrabo still 7th, losing more time unfortunately. Foghorn having a little bit of a race of his own, and Corky getting back past off skis. Off skis maybe getting turn 1 wrong again. Corky and off skis having a little bit of a battle. Stretches a tenth from Johnny C. 0.6 of a second. The gap between second and third is 1.3 seconds. Still not fully out of touch. Different lines through there for Luke and Conrad. But they are losing time to second place Johnny. Johnny just lost another tenth to Cutler. He's starting to creep away now. Mirrors just full of Conrad Racing's yellow liveried car behind him. They are closing up on Johnny C, but Johnny C has allowed Cutler to disappear. 1.2 seconds the gap now. Out of the slipstream range for Johnny C. Cutler's just got to start putting qualifying style laps in. Stretching that gap. So the gap between Luke and Johnny, 1.1 seconds. Conrad lost a bit of time to Luke as well. He's also a second down. Ghost Rider still 6.5 seconds back. Pulled more time on Waldy though, 3.2. Scrabo, more time lost, 9.8. Foghorn picking up damage, so he has had to come in the pits, as had Offskis, as has Corky. Corky's got a little bit more damage on board. So Cutler 2 seconds up front already from Johnny C. Johnny C coming under increased pressure from Luke Doherty though. Luke's pulled some more time from Conrad. Conrad's tyres really starting to hurt him now. See the mediums all worn out. Luke Doherty still got a fair chunk of wear on those hards, but they will last a lot longer than the mediums or the softs. Both drivers into the wall. Damage on board for Luke Doherty. He's going to be running slow as well, so that's dragged him out of the fight with Johnny. That's going to put Conrad Racing all over his rear end heading down here. Won't be travelling as fast down these straights now with that damage. Won't be able to turn quite as well either, maybe. So you may see Conrad Racing take this position with ease. Closing up on Johnny C still though. Luke Doherty going up the inside. Got Conrad Racing thinking about going up the outside. Gets a good run though, looking to come up the inside of Johnny C. Johnny C's going to hold the line through here. They're going to side by side through there. Conrad Racing into the next S. Tiny bit of door banging. Through he goes. So Luke into second, Conrad Racing third, Johnny C fourth, looking to hang on to the back of Conrad. Oh, he's got a good run out of there. Should be able to get this third place back into the final turn. Through he goes. Holds on to third. Conrad Racing fourth. Can he close the gap up on Luke Doherty? Nope. Drags it down the wall again for Johnny C. Conrad Racing coming for a move back on him down towards turn 1. So carries a little bit too much speed, does Conrad. Johnny C comes back, carrying more speed, should get that position done easily before this 90-degree left. Conrad's thinking about chucking one back up the inside though, he's backed off. Luke Doherty now stretching his lead, 1.6 seconds from these two. Cutler 4.5 seconds out front. His soft's looking very worn, but we've only got 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Luke Doherty then second, Johnny C third. Conrad looking for another way past Johnny C, sitting in fourth at the minute for, oh, a little bit wide there for Johnny. Slowed him down. Conrad Racing side by side as they head up the bridge. Oh, just gets in front then Conrad. Can Johnny C slings one back up the inside. Conrad Racing comes back at him. Now, can he get the move done up the hill towards the 90-degree right? Johnny C back down the inside. Almost a little bit wide there for Conrad. It's now his chance to get in the slipstream on the run up towards that right-hander. So just 30 seconds left on this race clock. TRG Cutler 4 seconds out front from Luke Doherty. So Luke has taken time out of Cutler, but far too late in the race. 15 seconds remaining. They're not going to see another lap after this one. Into the final turns for Cutler. Into the wall, but he's kept it straight. No damage either. So this is it then. Around this final turn, Cutler's going to come home to take the win. It's taken so much paint off the left-hand side of that car. It's ridiculous. Cutler takes first, then Luke Doherty comes home for second. Johnny C is going to come home for third. Conrad Racing is going to take fourth. Lost a bit of time. Ghost Rider closing up on these two. Fifth place for Ghost. Only 0.4 of a second back by the end of it. Waldy is going to take himself out in the pit wall, I thought, for a second. But no, he's going to take sixth instead. And backwards as well. Why not? Lovely 360 there from Waldy. Scrabbo around the final turn. Bit of glitching going on there, maybe. So 7th of Scrabbo. Off skis. Is going to take 8th. Got 2 minutes of overrun time. Yeah, it was some good racing tonight, Bill. Got more coming up. Sirocco's for you in a minute. And it will be in a minute by the time these boys cross the line. 52, 20, 52. I'll start at 9. 8 minutes, people. Off-skis takes 8th then. We just wait for Corky and Foghorn Leghorn. So Corky's around that final turn. He's going to take 9th. He's picked up damage a few times in this race. So 9th for Corky. And we just wait for Foghorn to take this final turn. Oh. More damage for Foghorn. He comes home for 10th with all sorts of damage on his car. So that was it. Round 3 of TANSO Racing Creative Motorsport Ford Focus Cup. Back same time next week. I'm back in a few minutes for the P1 boys. I'm back tomorrow night at 8:30 for the TANSO boys again and the Chewit Racing Mini Cooper Cup. Tuesday at 8 o'clock for the Clash of the Teams. 8:30 on Wednesday for MRC's Team Oliver Racing League. Thursday 9 o'clock for P1 and the Archie's Journey Mazda Challenge. Friday 9 o'clock for MRC's GTTCC. And then back next Sunday for these 2 races. That's pretty much it. Don't forget, I've got the merch coming out, peeps. Oh, I've got the merch here. It's ready. It's now. It's here. It's there. Other than that, I hope you've liked what you watched. I've got to get out of here because the next race is coming up. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Tell your mates. Tell your mums. My name's Star Smoker. I'm out of it.